3D touch has become something we cannot live without anymore. Not really, but it's been here for some time on our iPhones, so in this video, I decided to go ahead and find out how much it improved since the first time we have seen it, or how iOS 10 has changed the 3D touch experience. How this could be helpful for you? Well, maybe you're deciding between 3D touch and non-3D touch compatible iPhone, or between an Android device or an iPhone. You don't know which one you should buy, and because the feature is exclusive to iPhone, it's good to know if it's a gimmick or a useful feature for you. If not, then it's of course good to have a general idea on how 3D touch feature can help you throughout the day in iOS 10. So without any hesitation, let's get into it. So back in September 2015, Apple has introduced an iPhone 6s that featured a new display technology that recognizes a soft and hard press, basically force touch display. At the time, the iPhones were running iOS 9 out of the box, and this is how you could make use of it back then. Most of the stock and also some third-party apps have had a 3D touch toggle and sort of like secret menus right on the home screen. Peek and pop in photos, notes, calendar, and some other apps as well has been present too. Trackpad on your keyboard wherever you happen to be at the moment has also been included. The app switcher could be accessed using 3D touch back then as well. First pressing on a link showed you a preview of the actual link, whether the link is in Safari or anywhere else, like in the notes for example, or whatever it may be. Live photos also have taken advantage of the 3D touch. When you wanted to play the live photo, you just had to press harder to play it. So these were the things you could do in iOS 9 using this feature. Now let's get to the iOS version we have right now, which is iOS 10, and let's see how much it has progressed during the time it was available. Now in iOS 10, some apps have received a widget, and when you press harder on those apps, you don't get the toggles, but instead you see the widget of the particular app. For example, in the FaceTime app, you can see your favorites even without opening the app at all. Also, lots of third-party apps have received a widget plus some toggles, so super useful. When talking about third-party applications, when comparing the amount of apps able to take advantage of this feature now to the amount of the apps back then, there's just so much more apps right now that can save you time, of course using this feature. Notifications is another place where the 3D touch made its way. You can interact with notifications right on your lock screen, you can reply straight away when you receive a message for example, when applying force touch on a notification, and it can definitely save you some time. This doesn't apply only to messages, it works pretty much on every notification, and pretty much every one of these notifications reacts to firm press. I'm not saying that it's useful every time, but it's there. Also, in the notification center, there is a possibility to clear all of your notifications at once and not having to go one by one. Just force press on this X icon and clear all of your notifications at once. In messages, when you want to access the cool effects we have in iOS 10, you just have to 3D touch on the send icon, that's the one with the arrow. You'll get to this page where you can just select the effect you want to use. Hopefully there will be more and more coming in the future. Not only the apps have individual quick toggles, but also every folder is now 3D touch compatible. There's not much you can do with it, but at least you can rename it. I don't see myself using this that much, but it can get handy in some case. Also, if an app in your folder has a badge displaying some notifications, you can jump right into the app without ever opening the folder. That again takes use of the hard press. In iOS 10, every app on your home screen is 3D touch compatible. In case that developer of the app didn't include any quick toggles or widget, you only get an option to share it. You're basically sending someone a link to the App Store where the app is available to download. While an app is being downloaded, you can also force press on it and get some additional toggles. You have an option to pause the download or even cancel it completely if you want it like that. I like this cool feature that prioritizes the download, meaning that if you're downloading more apps at the very same time, then this one will have an advantage and it'll be installed first. And we cannot forget about the control center that got a completely new look. There's pretty much everything redesigned. Down in the control center there are the 4 toggles that react to light and firm press as well. So you probably know what these do basically when you 3D touch on them. The flashlight gives you an option to pick how bright the light should be, clock gives you some times to set the timer, calculator lets you copy the last result, and camera provides you the same toggles as the icon on your home screen. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I gave you a general idea on how Apple has improved their unique features since it has been released. Make sure you click the subscribe button if you want to stay updated. Have a great day and enjoy the device you have. Peace.